Hello, fellow preppers. This is Irish Prepper. Thanks for tuning in. I'm going to go over, I did this little animated one that you've probably seen on my channel about coffee filters. And I just like the way I say cotton balls. So that's the only reason I left it up there, because it was kind of funny. But I'm going to redo the coffee filter thing because that thing was supposed to be about 7 to 11 minutes long, and I had to cut it down to 2 minutes, so that's why it's so kind of doesn't make sense. But anyway, so basically, you can buy 1,000 coffee filters at the Dollar Tree or your local, dollar store for almost nothing. Okay, even the large ones, even the big coffee filters. Okay, so I made a little list. Basically, number one, you can cover bowls or dishes when cooking in the microwave. Okay, coffee filters make excellent covers. Okay, number two, clean windows, mirrors, and chrome. Coffee filters are lint free, so they'll leave windows just sparkling. Okay, and this, obviously, some of the stuff I'm going to say here is just for everyday stuff, but in survival situations or emergency situations, they can come in quite handy also. And I'm only going to come up with, I only came up with 25, but there's obviously 1,001 ways that you could use these. Okay. Number three, you can protect your china by separating your good dishes with a coffee filter in between each dish. Number four, you can filter broken cork from wine or cider. If you break the cork when opening one of those types of bottles, you can filter the wine through a coffee filter, and it'll catch the broken cork. Okay. I'm not a drinker, but that's one thing you could use it for. You can number five, you can protect a cast iron skillet. You place a coffee filter in the skillet to absorb moisture and prevent rust. Okay. These can also be used very easily as smaller versions that wrap up very nicely for the homemade oxygen absorbers. Okay, where you just take some very quadruple zero, very super fine steel wool. You rub in some salt, just normal table salt. Get it in there, rub it down, and then you just staple the coffee filter shut, and there you go. You got a nice little homemade oxygen absorber. Okay. Let's see. Number six, apply shoe polish. You ball up a lint-free coffee filter and start rubbing in that shoe polish, and you're gonna get a nice shine. Okay. Number seven, recycle frying oil. After frying anything, you can strain the oil through a sieve, and you put the coffee filter down in the bottom of the sieve, and you just pour the oil right through that, and it'll catch everything for you. Okay. Number eight, weigh chopped foods. Place chopped ingredients in a coffee filter on a kitchen scale, and it keeps it all together, and it's not too hard to. You're not trying to scoop it all up with your fingers and stuff like that. Okay. 9, you can hold tacos. Coffee filters make convenient wrappers for messy foods. Okay. Number 10, stop the soil from leaking out of a plant pot. You can line a plant pot with a coffee filter to prevent the soil from going through the drainage holes. Number 11, prevent a popsicle from dripping. Poke 1 or 2 holes as needed in a coffee filter. Bam, there you go. Okay. Number 12, do you think we use expensive strips to wax eyebrows in a Teotihuacan situation or a SHTF situation? No, we use strips of coffee filters and wax. Okay. Just kidding. That was for the ladies. Number 13, put a few on a plate and put your fried bacon, french fries, chicken fingers, etc. on them, and it soaks out all the grease. Number 14, keep in the bathroom. They make great razor nick fixers. Okay, us guys. As a sewing backing. Number 15, use a filter as an easy to tear backing for embroidering or appliquing soft fabrics. Okay. Number 16, put baking soda in a coffee filter. Tie it into a bag, and a little bag, and you can put it in shoes or closets or whatever to absorb or prevent odors. Number 17, you can use them to strain soup stock and to tie fresh herbs in to put in stews and soups. Okay. Number 18, use a coffee filter to prevent spilling when you add fluids to your car. Just kind of fold it into a little funnel, and there you go. It's not splashing everywhere. Okay. 19. Use them as a spoon rest while cooking and cleaning up small counter spills. Keeps your spoons from smearing oil or whatever all over the counter or the stove. Number 20. You can use to hold dry ingredients when baking or when cutting a piece of fruit or veggies. It saves on having extra bowls to wash. Okay. Number 21. Use them to wrap Christmas ornaments for storage. 22. Use them to remove fingernail polish when out of cotton balls. Right? That's for the ladies, again. 23, use them to sprout seeds. You simply dampen the coffee filter, get it all nice and soaked. You place the seeds inside, fold it, and place it into a plastic baggie, and put it in the sun or whatever, and wait for it to sprout. And there you go. In the windowsill. 24, use coffee filters as blotting paper for pressed flowers. Okay, press the flowers between 2 coffee filters and put the coffee filters in a phone book. Then you have a little cute thing. So this is for the ladies, obviously. They like to do this type of stuff. And then your little girls. Okay. 25, you can use as a disposable snack bowl for popcorn, chips, something like that, And obviously those are the ones that they look like huge cupcakes. Cupcake paper wrappers, whatever they're called. So anyways, there's my 25 uses for coffee filters. Obviously, you can also use it to filter coffee. But thanks again. This is Irish Prepper. Thanks for tuning in. You guys have a nice day.